That's why these children are practicing to duck and cover, just as you do in your school. We all know the atomic bomb is very dangerous. Since it may be used against us, we must get ready for it, just as we are ready for many other dangers that are around us all the time.
For years, the United States government taught school children how to protect themselves from the threat of a nuclear explosion. The method was called duck and cover. It was part of the Federal Civil Defense Administration's response to Soviet nuclear tests. Of course, we tried to leaven the sheer existential terror by making the drills more palatable for kids.
He knew just what to do. He ducked and covered.
Did we really think that a school desk could protect a child from a nuclear attack? It didn't matter. We, as a society, had to do something to protect our most vulnerable from our enemies.
Jefferson County 911.
Yes, I am a teacher at Columbine High School. There is a student here with a gun. He has shot out a window.
Today, the dangers we face have changed. Over the past few decades, we as a nation have repeatedly watched in shock and disbelief as incidents of mass school violence have unfolded. We can even recite the names of the schools where the most horrific attacks occurred. Columbine, Virginia Tech, Sandy Hook. In the 14 months since a gunman opened fire at that elementary school in Newtown, Connecticut, there have been at least 44 school shootings. As a society, we've had to make a choice about what our response will be. Whatever political will there was to regulate some of the most lax gun laws in the world in the aftermath of Newtown was quickly and deftly extinguished. So this is what we're doing instead. What you are watching is exclusive footage from NBC News of an active shooter drill. It is being performed in the halls of Troy Buchanan High School in Troy, Missouri, a school about an hour northwest of St. Louis. It's the 13th such drill the school district has staged in the past year. And the victims are students, all volunteers.
We heard the banging and all of that, so we knew that they were there and we had to be really quiet, and it was just really nerve-wracking.
I was just thinking of places I would hide or run if in the scenario that had ever happened. I couldn't think of any.
In the years since Columbine, schools across America have tried to prepare for the worst, most adapting some form of a standard lockdown drill. But some districts have gone further, permitting teachers to carry firearms, training students in self-defense. And thanks to a new law beginning this year, all school staff members in Missouri will be legally required to participate in active shooter response training. And schools all across the country, from Texas to Indiana to Oregon, have staged the kind of drill you are seeing here.
And then I ran past the office and I saw more people dead, like kids I see in choir every day. And it was starting to get to me, and then I saw the gunman right in front of me, and I stopped and I meant to run, but I was kind of frozen in my spot, and he shot me, and I was like, I died. So
the most comprehensive response to school shootings hasn't been the passage of stricter gun laws. It hasn't been an in-depth examination of our gun culture. It has been to send adults playing the role of homicidal gunmen into schools. It has been to teach kids the best way to shield their bodies from the bullets.
I start to think, what if this would happen? I start to think, I'm not going to try to save my best friend. I'm going to try to save myself.
This is Duck and Cover for a new generation. But of course, our old Cold War adversaries are gone. The enemy now is within.